Let's dive right in. Your iPhone just got a huge software update, and honestly, it's packed with some amazing new features you probably don't even know about yet. So today, we're going to unlock the best new tools to make the phone you use every day even better. So think about it for a second. Apple rolls out all these changes, but the most useful ones? They're often kind of hidden in plain sight. Are you really getting the most out of that supercomputer in your pocket?
Yeah, the answer is probably no. But don't worry, that's what we're here for. We're going to walk through the most important changes you can start using like right now.
Okay, first up, let's get into some next level productivity hacks. We're talking about turning your iPhone into the ultimate personal assistant, one that helps you stay focused and just get stuff done faster. If you're a fan of the Reminders app, oh, you're gonna love this. They've basically removed any excuse you have for not adding a new task because it's now incredibly easy to create a reminder from literally anywhere on your phone. So how do you do it? Well, there are three killer ways. First, you can pop a button right into your control center for super quick access. Second, you can add a reminders widget right to your lock screen, maybe replacing that flashlight icon you never use. And third, if you've got an action button, boom, you can set it for one press access. No more fumbling to find the app. And check this out. They added a new urgent toggle. You know, instead of that quiet little ping that's so easy to ignore, this turns your reminder into a full-blown alarm. For those tasks you absolutely positively cannot forget, this is a game changer.
Ugh, we've all been there, right? Stuck listening to that awful hold music. Well, say hello to Hold Assist. Your iPhone can now tell when you've been put on hold, and it will actually alert you the second a real human gets back on the line. You can literally put your phone down and do something else. So good.
All right, moving on to smarter communication tools. There are some small but mighty updates to messages, plus one absolute game changer for anyone who creates videos.
If you're in any group chats, this is for you. You know the drill. Where should we go for dinner? What movie should we see? It's always a mess. Well, now you can create a poll right inside iMessage. Just hit the plus button, tap polls, and let everyone vote. So much simpler.
This is one of those finally features. You know how you used to have to copy the entire message bubble just to get one little piece of information, like an address? Well, not anymore. Now you can just press and hold to select the exact words you need. It's a small change that makes a huge difference.
Okay, this is a real game changer for anyone who shoots video. You can now use your AirPods as a wireless mic. It's so cool. While you're recording, just swipe down to Control Center, tap the little mic icon, and select your AirPods. And here's the pro tip. Make sure you enable voice isolation. It focuses right on your voice and cuts out all that background noise.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about customizing your iPhone's vibe. This update gives you way more control over the look and feel of your phone, especially with this new theme they're calling liquid glass. So you basically get two flavors to choose from now. There's clear, which is that default transparent, glassy look we're all used to. But then there's tinted. And this one gives all your notifications and menus this darker, more matte finish. It kind of looks like tinted windows on a car. It's a really nice, subtle change. Now, what if all that transparency is just not your thing? No problem. In the accessibility settings, you can flip on Reduce Transparency, and it basically gets rid of the effect. You can also show borders to make buttons stand out more, and increased contrast makes everything way easier to read. All right, for our last section, let's dive into some of the best-kept secrets. These are those little hidden gems and pro tips you'll wish you knew about sooner. Be honest, how many pictures of the inside of your pocket do you have on your phone right now? Yeah, me too. Well, there's finally a fix for that. You can now go into settings and turn off that swipe left for camera gesture on the lock screen. Problem solved. Ah, the infamous 9-minute snooze. It's been an iPhone mystery for years. Why 9 minutes? Who knows? But guess what? The tyranny of the 9-minute snooze is officially over. You can finally customize it, anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes. And speaking of alarms, trying to swipe that little slide to stop bar when you're half asleep is just the worst. Well, there's a new setting in accessibility that lets you turn that slider into a simple stop button. One tap, and you're done. So much better. Okay, listen up because this one is huge, especially if your newer iPhone feels a little laggy. There's a feature called Adaptive Power Mode that tries to save battery, but the downside is it can make scrolling and just using your phone feel sluggish. Turn it off. Seriously, it might use a little more battery, but the whole experience will feel so much smoother. And one last thing, remember how much of a pain it was to add custom ringtones?
You needed a computer, special apps. It was a nightmare. Well, forget all that. Now you just save a sound clip to your Files app, hit share, and tap Use as ringtone. That's it. It's that simple. So there you have it. Your iPhone is now more powerful, more personal, and way more efficient than it was yesterday. The